Moderator today, and once again hosted by Lincoln Independent Business Association. Kobe Mack from LEVA is going to serve as our timekeeper today, so we're making him work a little quicker here. So as you answer the questions, be kind of watching him, and we appreciate if you try and wrap up towards the end of the time allotted. Jane Monick from KIN Radio and Charlie Broger from KFOR Radio will be asking the questions today. We drew numbers to see who goes first on the first question. It is going to be Chris, followed by Andy, followed by Rennie. And then we just keep alternating after that. Each candidate was invited to bring notes to refer to during the debate. Props and graphs will not be used by any candidate. There's not going to be any opening statement today, okay? You will have 1.5 minutes to answer the questions. And then we're going to have 30-second rebuttals, if you choose. If you don't want to do a rebuttal, just say, hey, Rod, move on. And we'll try to get in as many questions as possible. You're also going to have 1.5 minutes for closing remarks, and I'll let you know later what order that will go in. Our candidates officially today are Lincoln Mayor Chris Beitler, Lancaster County Treasurer Andy Stebby, and Rennie Schultz. So what do you say we get started here? The first question today is from Charlie, and the first person answering is going to be Chris.
Mr. Mayor, and all three of you, one of the greatest items of discussion in the current campaign has been the sales tax initiative on the ballot, and specifically about the 911 communication system. The latest new item in that appears to be a suggestion from Mr. Stebbing that it could be done for somewhat less than $20 million. Mayor, first of all, to you, would you react with any comments that you might have looked at a solution like that, or a partial solution? And for the other two of you, perhaps explain or give your views on the financing options.
Charlie, thank you very much. Thank you all for being here today. It's nice to see so many people interested in city government. I need to go really quickly here because time is short. Let me answer the question very quickly, and I'll come back to it at a later point in time in the discussion. But I'm most certainly in favor of the public safety ballot issue in the form that it's in. It's very, very important that it be done now and that it be done fairly quickly. I don't think that Mr. Stubbing's alternative is feasible, and I will discuss that later. But I do want to take a little bit of time to say to you all how I feel generally about this city and the way things are going. And I am so convinced that this city is on the right track and that we're doing really good things like never before in this city's history. We're one of the best cities in the nation. We're told by independent sources across the nation to live and to work and to raise a family. Forbes magazine says we're the top 5 cities to start a business or career. We're one of the 10 best managed cities in the country and one of the 10 best affordable cities in the country. Crime is down 30% since I took office, and gang crime is down 45%. We're doing well in almost every area. Economic development is phenomenal in this city now. Andy.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Colby, Leva, all the media panel. Thank you, citizens. I'll jump right into it. What was, I think Chris had good intentions. In 2012, he said in the newspaper, I need $8 million for a new radio system. Since that time, Chris hired a consultant company out of Illinois, and we paid them about $100,000. And they said, well, it's going to be about $20 to $34 million for a new radio upgrade. What the consultants didn't consider, what the city council wasn't told, what the people of Lincoln Reston were told, is there is a process called slow migration. We just did a press release. I talked to the president of the company. We put all the information out there. Other places in America are doing it, and it's in fact, it's much less than $20 million. Slowly upgrade the system, rebuild this system over about 4 to 5 years. It's being done. We have the Sheriff Combs from Florida saying this is a great idea. No tax increase needed. So I just think he dropped the ball on that.
Rennie?
Well, about communication, I spent about 15 years with communication and service. And what Mr. Butler over here, what he says, about what we need emergency radios. I do believe you should upgrade. And if you don't have any money, you should come up with that quarter-cent tax. But on the same token, Mr. Sterling over here says, we got a system which is 27 years old. I mean, you got 200 people. How many people got a cell phone 27 years old? Sorry. But anyway, so, you know, I do believe that communication should be number one priority, actually number two priority. Number one priority should be the roads, but anyway, I'm done.
All right. Each of you have a 30-second rebuttal if you choose. Chris, we start with you.
Yeah, Mr. Stilling's solution simply won't work. You can pay $5 million, but sooner or later you still have to pay the other $15 million for the radios. And if you do not vote for it now, Mr. Stemming needs to tell us where he's going to come up with that $20 million if we don't have it in this particular bond issue. All that his suggestion does is to kick the can down the road. If that is less expensive, that alternative is still available when the matter is put out to bids under the ballot process.
We can do this without a tax increase. It's so easy. I don't know why he's making it difficult. Everybody else in America is doing it. It's not $5 million. It's less than 20. It's spread out over 5 years. Go to our press release. Go to our website. And it's all out there. It's on their website. It's called Harris. He has YouTube videos. He's got all the information. It's so simple. No tax increase. Let me build a system spread out over 5 years. And it addresses the old system. The old system is rebuilt to a new system.
Remy, 30 seconds if you want. All right. We're going to move on to our next question here. Jane, and it first goes to Andy.
A lot of discussion on public safety as well as the number of police officers that we have and the need or lack of the need for more police officers. Do you think that we do need more police officers? And if we do, how do we pay for it?
Tom Cassidy said over and over and over in his blog, he says over and over in the Lincoln Journal-Star, we are short-handed. The chief of police says we're short-handed. Chris is the one saying we're not short-handed. He says crime's down. I can show you crime's up. Rapes and murders and robberies are up. It's that simple. We have it all. It's on our website. It's everywhere. So let's just talk about cops. If you want to get to the nationwide average, we need to hire 136 cops. If you want to get to Omaha, 216. City of Lincoln, back in, if we want to catch up to 1998, 50 cops. Tom Cassidy says we need 82 cops. So we are shorthanded on cops. I'll do it through efficiencies. I'll reprioritize the budget to hire cops.
Remy.
That is a kind of touchy question, but last time I had a question to ask about that part is, why did we hire policemen / firemen upon the increase of population? Why do we have to throw all this budget, 80 cops? Are you kidding? That is not right, man. You should, if the population increased 10 to 15,000, you need 2 or 3 policemen. Slowly increasing that. I think by then you got enough, you build a precinct and you keep on going. I mean, it's why always these big numbers has to come up.
All right, Chris. I'm sorry.
I'm done.
Okay, Chris.
You know, I have to tell you how I honestly feel about this. I feel like everything is going so well for Lincoln in so many areas that Mr. Stebbing has found it necessary to create an artificial issue in order to have any debate at all in this particular year. If you look at our police department, there is not a problem. Over my time in office, the overall crime rate, if you want to look at the whole thing, has dropped by more than 30%. If you think violent crime, taken all together, is the most important thing, it's dropped by 35% since I took office. And if gang crime specifically and narrowly is your problem, it's dropped by over 40% since I took office. Now you can look at different factors. You can look at the number of police officers, but our system involves so much more than that. Every city has a different complex law enforcement system. In Ferguson, they have 2.5 police officers per capita. In Lincoln, we have 1.2. It's much lower. But which is the safer city? Lincoln, by far. Ferguson's burning. It's not, the point is, it's not just a matter of the number of police officers. It relates to multiple factors that exist in a particular community.
30-second rebuttals, Andy?
We simply went to the Lincoln Police Department website and printed off what they have. And it says Lincoln PD 14-year crime comparison. And it shows rapes, robberies, and up. As it started with the Sheriff's Department, you know how many rapes have gone on? Too many. One is too many. Sit there and listen to a broken-hearted girl telling you about a rape. One is too many. Under Chris Beitler, he's now averaging, murders are over 5, rape 162, robberies 196. Way above his predecessors, way above his predecessors. One comment, Tom Cassidy says it's not about crime, it's about everything else. And he listed on his blog, and he says it's infinity what cops do, not regarding the crime.
30 seconds, Rennie?
Are you talking percentage or are you talking numbers? I mean,
I have them both.
When a population grows, you're going to have more crime. But if you still to steady state, you look about where it originally started, it is some crime.
Let's have 50 cops and get back to 1998. I agree with you.
So, that's...
All right, Chris, 30 seconds.
Crime is down, down, down altogether. It's always possible in any situation to cherry pick a particular crime at a particular point in time or a particular 2 or 3 year period. But the fact of the matter is that overall trending is clear, is going down. The system that we're working, the system we have in effect is effective. And I don't want to change that system in any radical way. That doesn't mean we don't add police officers. We added 4 this year. But it's a combination of factors that are important.